welcome to another video. And of course, today we're going to be talking about peptides. Yes, peptides. Why? Because peptides are amazing. If you include it into the anabolic matrix, you're going to have amazing results. You're going to see them quick, like I'm talking about within a week, you're going to see some major difference. Now, most of the people start in bodybuilding, they want to come down on weight, they want to cut, they want to see their abs and everything, but they don't know where to start. So in this place, let's just talk briefly about some of the peptides that you could use just to eliminate some of the fat, but stay strong. And you could have your cycle, and you're gonna have to use your testosterone, TRT, of course, prescription always. But the great thing about peptides is that they're illegal, and it's a beautiful thing to have something that could actually cure a lot of conditions worldwide. So in this case, the one I want to talk to you guys is first Fragment 176191. Fragment 176191, in my own research, my own words, no bullshit, no drama, no freaking copy paste, whatever Google bullshit, no. The real thing that I've noticed about it, even if it comes out, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna tell you guys how it is. Fragment 176191, I started using it with barostatic water. And I was like, man, what if I mix it with L-carnitine? Would that even elevate a little bit, the effect? Because L-carnitine was the only thing I was using at the beginning to cut my fat. I had a distended gut. It was like all the way to over here. I was like almost 400 pounds. And I went down to 170. Well, that's a lot of weight, right? That's how I did it. So I started using Fragment. I would use the 10 microgram vials, and I would use a lot. I would pen every other day. So that would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I mixed it and I reconstituted it with three cc's of L-carnitine, and I added 0.5 of BAC. It would sting a little bit, in the area, but I found out it would sting less. So in this case, when I refer to clients that they need to lose weight, I give them this protocol, and they start like this. I don't tell them. I go ahead and let them have it, take it like a man, and they're like, oh shoot, I need to go work out. Yeah, it stings a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna have a blast of energy, but this oxidizes the fat. I'm talking about L-carnitine. It resensitizes your receptors. So every time you put gear in your body, that means that you're receiving the gear almost like this the first time. The problem with L-carnitine is that you can't just take whatever one you want. You have to take one that works. The only one that works is injectable one. Now you could have tartrate form from pill, which is the best, but it does not work. And you could take the whole bottle, it won't work. You could drink the whole bottle of L-carn, it won't work. It's just, it's stupid how you could lie to someone and just make money, man. Buy it injectable. Inject it where? You're going to inject it wherever you see fat in your stomach area, anywhere in the body. For females, the arms and the back, if they have a little bit of fat there, they could actually inject just a little bit. How much? Start little bit. You could use 5 cc's a day in your body and nothing will happen. The only side effect that you could see is maybe when you're going to sleep, it's getting a little harder to sleep. But guess what? That only happens if you don't work out. Because if you work out, you're going to be sleepy. You're going to be like, I'm ready to freaking take, rest. But you're going to feel the entire day so energetic. It's so amazing. And you can't be scared how much L-carnitine you're taking. It's not going to damage or harm you. It hasn't harmed me. And I do blood work every month. So I spend $400 every month doing blood work just to make sure my shit is on point, because I do a lot of experiments. And I want my clients to feel perfect when they hire me. They need to know that I know what the hell I'm talking about. I could prove them, when they want to see blood tests, I show them, they're like, oh my God, man, that is amazing. I can't believe it. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm penning 10 grams of gear every day. And look at this, you see, but you got to know how to mitigate. But going back to peptides, Fragment 176191 is the best. Now, if you want to enhance Fragment, there is a way to enhance Fragment using another peptide that is actually really, really cheap. And it's amazing. And this is the reason I like to include it. We're talking about marilyn. Marilyn has the ability to reduce your body fat by almost 34%. And I'm talking about 10 vials. 10 vials of this, depending, one vial on Monday, one vial on Wednesday, and one vial on Friday will freaking elevate not only that potential, but it'll give you improved muscle strength and mass. So that means you retain the mass, but you cut the real fat out of your body. And the best thing about it is strengthening your bones. So if you have pain, or you feel like, oh my God, I got like injury or something, this is one of the best peptides in the world for that. You know, it does work. It repairs joints and ligaments. And that's one of the best things about it. Because you could actually work out really hardcore, see that you're burning a lot of fat, and you're like, oh my God, I'm not getting injured. And I'm actually doing 2 hours, and it feels like 1 hour, and I could do it again. It's like when I do a workout, it's 1 hour, 30 minutes, and I'm like done. And I want to work out a little bit more. I said, no, I was aiming for 40 sets of 25 today. So I got to finish these last 6 sets of 25. So I'll go ahead over here. I'll prepare some vitamins, B complex, and amino acids. I'll inject that in my glute. Boom. I feel like I could work out 2 more hours in the spot. So there is ways to enhance your body and to elevate the way that you're going to feel during the workout, before the workout, and even after the workout, so you could actually make it. And this is how you see IFBB pros happen. This is how you see the guy who got his pro card or first place. The reason that you see a lot of bodybuilders that die losing weight, and it's because they're trying to cut, is because they introduce diuretics. Diuretics is something that I'm so against freaking abusing. You could take it, yes, yeah. If you need it at the end and you want to cut water only, yeah, take it like 3 days, 1 week out, max, you know. And I'm talking about like really small dose, because one will do a lot. One is going to do so much. You're gonna have cramps. We got to prevent cramping from the heart. People don't know. People think that cramps happen just on the muscles and shit. Well, guess what, man? Your heart is a muscle. And if you get a cramp and your heart cramps, that means it's going to restrict the blood flow. You're going to have a thrombosis, and it's going to end up like giving you a massive infraction, like failure. You're going to have an infarto. You're going to die. So you got to pay attention, man. And you always must drink water. Always. Coach tells you don't drink water when you're taking diuretics. Like, fire that coach immediately, man. And get away. Run as fast as you can. And don't ever look back. Just let him have the money. Just like, no, my health is first. Do not stop drinking water. Do not stop drinking water. You drink water. And if something happens, you call up and he'll mitigate. Always have salts with you at your disposal just in case. You got to make sure that you have the right nutrients, right minerals, because you're also losing minerals. So those little packs of salt that you see in, you know, the fast foods or whatever in the restaurants, you know, ask them to give you a couple and keep them in your you know, gym bag. You never know when you need them, especially if you're that phase. I have right now one of my clients, George, that's actually competing. He will be introducing some of these, you know, this protocol, ultimate protocol, to get shredded. He looks amazing. But in this case, marilyn, please remember that one, because it's not going to only help you there, it's going to help you improve your skin quality. It's going to increase the energy and the vitality, the brain function. That means you're not going to feel foggy. You're going to feel focused, energized. Your life is going to feel like, oh my God, this feels amazing. I've never felt like this. Almost like a nootropic effect where the serotonin receptor is like elevated to the max, and you're like, whoa, this is some enhanced 3 shit, you know? So yeah, you're gonna always reset the possibilities if you actually use these compounds, right? There's another one that I love to use because it helps cut fat too. So these 3 peptides that you're cutting, perfect. It's going to be CJC 1295. Almost the same, a little bit better because it has a lot of longevity aspects to it. But I don't want to keep the video too long. It's already like 10 minutes. I know you guys need to grind and go to the gym and everything. So yeah, in the next topic, I'll be talking about some other thing that you guys are going to need for the future. You know, I think that everybody should have the right information and not only see whatever it's like in the media or whatever. You know what I mean? So Fragment, remember, Fragment 176191, marilyn, and of course CJC 1295. But Fragment 176191, what I've seen is that when you inject it in the areas of the fat layer, it actually creates like a little lump. This lump attracts the brown fat, pulls it out. Now it pulls out your muscle and it makes it bigger. So your abs are gonna show immediately and the fat is gonna disappear. So that means you're gonna have perfect synergy looking symmetrical abs and they look beautiful in a competition. That's one of the things that's gonna make you win. So Fragment is really essential that you have it in a cycle if you are doing a cut or competing at the end of a competition. You could even use 1 vial a day, up to 2 vials every day. Nothing will happen. I get blood work to prove it. The vials concentration is 10 micrograms each. So you have to remember this. It's been done. I've been doing it for more than 2 years. Nothing's happened. I look great now. I feel good. Yeah, I got a little loose skin. Yeah, I'll take care of that in the future. It's just, I gotta be realistic with myself. I don't look as the best in the world, but I will be one day, you know? I'm doing everything possible, finding ways to get rid of loose skin, you know? That's one of the protocols I really want to talk about, so. I know it's really beneficial for everybody. I love you guys. I do care so much, man. Just pick someone that cares, that knows what the hell they're talking about. They don't just grab someone to just copy paste bullshit and YouTube this. You hear this all the time, man. How about use their brain, you know? Pick their brain a little bit, you know? Be proactive, you know? Always set goals, eat right, love yourself, focus on fitness, rest and relax, eat right. Just smile, man. Smile every day. Portray positive, enjoy life. And no matter what, care for others because you have to tell yourself every day that you could do this. I love you guys. It's Coach Elias from Enhanced Athletes. You guys know what I'm about.